my friends are gonna hate you. Like,
yeah, y'all
Girl,
gonna
fuck your friends.
her two little ratchet friends rolling around in the street.
Shit. At least them hoes know how to throw some ass and drink. Hell.
I'm sorry. We can all build our life over throwing ass and drinking.
I don't want anybody getting jumped.
Oh, it ain't gonna be no jumping either way it go.
Either way it go, it ain't no jumping.
Because we can talk about you all day.
Exactly.
But just know, friend or not. Because that's one thing we have both done to each other's friend groups. Like, I want you to understand, I don't give a damn what you do with her when I'm not here. But when I'm here, I'm the main attraction. You're not even part of the story. You're not. You will get written off next season.
Okay. No, next episode, baby. Stop playing.
We will insecure you and you will never come back.
Never.
Well, darling, there's only one God. Darling, there's only.
Welcome to the Dirty Bag Podcast. We are doing a little new segment here because, sometimes Sunday is a little too long to be discussing how we are weary of the ways of the world. So this is what we call the Midweek Cookie Crumble. And I got TwinNation back here in the building.
Yo.
We got Mookie and Madlocks. Yeah. Dressed like No Limit soldiers.
Yo.
What's it's y'all coming in dressed like twins for me.
We didn't even try. Like, I called her and I had this on and she's like, yeah, I'm wearing this. And I was like, it's too late to change now.
Yeah,
I'm just going to rock with
clothes.
But it's cute, though.
Thank you.
I like it. So I have not done an episode in some time, guys. We haven't started season 3 yet. You gotta breathe. You gotta live. I have to have experiences to talk to you guys about. So what that means is me sitting my ass down somewhere, reevaluating my year, taking some time to just be, not living in the studio. But as that happens, life is still lifing. So if it's not with us, it's with celebrities. But whatever the case, sometimes what we've learned is celebrity news, it intertwines with our regular lives. That's why we talk about it so much. So I got Mookie and Madlocks in here. We finna get into this. What's crumbling right now that needs to be fucking discussed? Who going first?
Britney Spears' book.
Period.
I need her to tell everything. I need her to explain to us why she shaved her head.
Yes.
Okay.
Why is Timberlake a terrible baby daddy?
Yes.
All the subliminals that she's been sending throughout the years. What went on with Carson? What went on with the legal battle?
Oh yeah, that
of
legal
her
battle
getting
needs
the
to be
muzzle
talked
off
about.
of her.
Yeah.
That's what I want to know. Because, Justin Timberlake, they trying to go on tour, and I still want to see NSYNC.
Are they actually going to go on tour?
I believe they are.
I believe they are. They just
because they've been in the studio and everything. So
they came out with that crappy new song. I don't care about none of that.
Wait, there's a new song?
There's a new song.
They said it was like a letter to the fans.
It was crappy. They could have kept
said.
that. They could have sent it back. Sent it back. Send it back.
Wait, for real?
Yeah. For real.
Hold up. Wait. My crumble ick with that. There was a comment section arguing about who NSYNC tailors to. And these little 20-somethings was trying to argue with me in the comments. Y'all, I was in high school when they came out. We're the same damn age. The youngest member of the group is a year older than me. We are part of their audience. Quit saying we need to worry about what's their name?
First off,
New Kids on the Block. We were little.
First off, New Kids on the Block, like, bitch, ain't nobody.
That was my sisters.
And then second of all, it's like NSYNC. They all have gray hair. Justin Timberlake.
He looked tired of shit.
Because yes, he does look terrible. That it's starting to crack a laugh.
It's starting to crack a laugh. And whooped his ass.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like Justin Timberlake and them are old. Like, just because you don't consider them old, that doesn't mean that they're not old.
Hey, y'all heard her just call me old.
What?
Hey, look, my hair gray too though. That's why I be putting these wigs on.
Nah. You not old.
Actually, I put it on because y'all don't want to do hair without charging $200 for a silk press. But that's a different conversation. I'm not gonna do it.
My ick is trending on TikTok right now. It is a whole lot of stylists saying they are going back to regular 9-to-5s, and it's a lot of customers that are saying that they feel like yes. So it's a whole trend on TikTok right now where you have people going crazy talking about why stylists are going back to work, why they can't keep customers, and somebody was like, because you treating them like they're a lick. like you're treating them like they're not even valuable, that they're just, you know, you want a deposit. One woman said, if I do your children's hair, drop them off. Don't come inside. Like, it's so many different qualifications, and that's why I'm big on the word beautician. When you had a beautician, she could do your mama, your sister, and you in a matter of 4 hours and be out the door.
Hold up. You just said that's why you use the word beautician. What you trying to say about these? What you saying?
I feel like no, because my ick.
Let's go.
My ick about it is that regardless if we want to admit this or not, and I had a debate on Instagram this past week with one of my mentors, is that there's a gap. And we have to understand that, and this person is from New York, I'm from Texas. People have to understand, being a Southern belle and natural hair does not go in the same sentence. So
Got a point there.
it doesn't, right? So when people come from the Midwest and they come from like the North, you have to understand that y'all had more of a cultural shock and more of a freedom. So when you come down here and you talk to us about hair, you have to understand you're talking from privilege. It's a different experience.
Oh, wow.
And so you have to understand, like, New York, Midwest, that was more of a cultural shock, everything. That's why black people ran to the North from the South. That's why a lot of Northern people have Southern cousins. So the ones that made it to the North were the ones that were able to express themselves and be artists and grow. Now, when you're looking at what's going on now, it's like black people have to understand, just because I am black, that does not mean that you are Texas black, you're New York black, you're Cali black.
Okay.
Black people don't move as a unit as they
We're
used
not
to.
a monolith.
There you go. And that's my biggest thing about putting black women in a box. Like, there's so many different versions of it. So when we talk about stylists and beautician and cosmetology, beauticians were the matriarch of the community.
Right.
The beauticians were paying for civil rights movements, newspapers, all of that. So it's just a different work ethic, and it's not being passed down to the next generation.
Ooh. Pause for the cause on that. So, no, but hold up, because it's been some little elderly women on TikTok.
I ain't got.
I wasn't gonna do it.
What you gonna do?
Look, y'all up here talking about, we had this happen about the whole charging more for hair being 4C because it requires more work. I'm sorry, that's what's crumbling to me. That's the crumble to me right now, because I thought we just agreed. I said this before, that our hair was thicker. As black women, we understand black hair, so why do you think it's okay to charge more?
See, I called another mentor about that, and then basically that's a skill set. You don't have the skill set. That's why you charging more.
Hi, Doc.
Because if you're doing natural hair, there's no possible way, unless somebody has alopecia or thinning hair, that you're not dealing with thickness. So you have a lot of people that are trying to use the how can you say, like, oh, you have to use more product. No, you don't. We are in a product junkie generation. We are oversaturated. You don't need a whole bunch of products. You don't need gel.
We love products, though.
But we are, and this is the reason why I want everybody to go watch the Black Beauty Effect on Netflix. They literally take you through the journey of black women in the beauty industry, in the fashion. They do Essen, they do fashion fair.
Duncan said, I don't know which one of y'all talking to, but he said you real pretty in the face.
I think he was talking to you. That's how
he wasn't talking to me. I use her 50. I turned the camera toward y'all.
No, this been sitting there.
Yeah, that been sitting there.
Oh, my old ass. I guess I am old.
Well, and that's why I sit there and say, it's just when you know the history of your culture, you know what's going on, and there's more black women behind it than what you think. And so
it is.
We have to understand everybody has a different experience, everybody has a different view.
Debbie.
But when it comes to 4C hair, you cannot keep pushing it to the side and making people feel not feeling like they're involved.
Unworthy, like
yes.
Unworthy.
It's not my fault. You know my hair grow like this. Your hair grow like
your
this.
hair, right? Because just because you get a silk press every 3 business days,
don't mean we not in the
don't
same
mean
boat.
I would look. Just because you hiding your Wakanda behind Malaysian silk.
That's what I'm saying. And so that's why I get frustrated about locks. Like, everybody loves locks when they're freshly twisted, but nobody likes locks in the natural state that is. And so that's why so many people are going back chemical, because there's no truth in the natural hair industry about the struggle of going natural, the mental state, and the views that you deal with. Not everybody that says they like natural hair does not know what natural hair looks like.
Y'all, and I'm gonna say this, when y'all be doing all, I be saying this because I went natural. I said this last time we all came together. I went natural in 05. And somebody even tried to argue that part. I said there wasn't a lot of products out for natural hair in 05. And some lady was like, yes, it was. They just weren't mass produced. If it ain't mass produced,
then we ain't got
I don't have access to it. But what I was saying was, at that time, I didn't need to prove myself to white people that it was okay to have black hair. I needed to prove it to black people, because as I was transitioning, because I didn't do the big chop right away, black women were looking at me crazy like, what you doing, sis? It wasn't that many of us. So even now it's becoming trendy, but y'all know y'all like certain types of black hair, and y'all always got something to say when women let their daughters, their young daughters, wear their hair natural. When you gonna do so? And I did it with my daughter. I said the first 2 years of my daughter's life, I was just gonna let her wear a fro. I stuck to it, but every once in a while, somebody would make the comment, when you gonna do something? Now, when her hair is stretched out, it's down the middle of her back, and y'all kids ain't got no edges.
Blue Ivy.
I have not put extensions in her hair yet. I ain't done none of that. I let it breathe.
do what it do. Yeah.
I let it do what it do. And who said they won't say a damn thing? What you gonna say, Timothy Carter? We live. But I let my daughter's hair be the way it is.
It's
so
supposed to be.
y'all got to be honest about what type of natural hair y'all talking about.
And that's why when people be like, oh, you see more representation of it. Well, let's talk about the representation.
Representation. Let's talk about it.
The more people you're seeing are mainly biracial, and they're a certain type of natural hair. It's not always.
Control.
So, like, that's what I'm sitting there saying. So, like, when we have that conversation, what representation are we really talking about? Because if you go back to the 70s and 80s, that was
Timothy want to see all the natural hair. Hey, Timothy, guess what?
The hair has no chemical. Hi.
all over him.
Natural, been natural for a long time.
Super long time.
Period. You got locks in here. What you finna do now, Timothy?
I don't know.
What you finna do, Timothy?
He was ready for a comeback.
What you finna do, Timothy?
He's probably typing really fast.
Because he really came in ready to go. Let me.
Isn't European. My hair's not European. It's El Negro.
Nowhere near. Nowhere near.
Oh, you love it. Look, he typed real
Look, you see how cats be coming on TikTok ready for a fight. Why y'all? You can tell when y'all coming in ready for battle. Don't do that.
And then on top of that, you don't know her hair is natural underneath. Like, yet again,
baby,
that's
listen, I went natural in 05. I was doing twist outs when y'all didn't care about them, when y'all was looking at women like they was
and
crazy.
You know what? Since
when you natural that long, you can do what you want.
And guess what? And then let's talk about it from the man's point of view. Like, men
don't care.
Men are not attracted to the same women. I went through that. When I had braids down my back, I had men always talking to, but as soon as I came to work with that natural fro,
boy,
baby, they didn't even
not
look.
getting talked
They
to.
did not talk, girl. They thought I was a dude that day.
He said it. He typed
could
fast
take out
as fuck. I'm gonna tell you, I shaved my hair off after Black Panther came out. I was feeling like very Wakanda-ish, so I shaved all my hair off. I thought I was gonna be funny looking, but I didn't care. I was doing it more culturally, for that reason. But I attracted a different type of man. It wasn't the dudes that be on the internet talk. First of all, white men loved it, which I found really strange. But it attracted a different level of men. So y'all be saying, I want to see natural, but let me see your DMs real quick. And let me see who you talking to. Let me see who you shooting your shot at.
I like what they said.
Let me see whose post you're liking.
They said they just say that to police women's appearance.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Micah.
Yes.
Thank you, because that ain't what y'all be trying to holler at. At least tag me. Let me see what your baby mama look like. Let me see what the last few women that you shoot.
And you don't even you really don't like locks until they're long. Like, let's talk about
you don't
that.
like Fraggle Rock locks.
You don't like those Kyle locks.
Hey, Felix Chamber, you don't like them locks, because I won't. That's it. I can't go through the Fraggle Rock period.
A girl
the
said
way my
that,
forehead is set up, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have a Fraggle Rock era face.
Okay.
I could work that. But see, you know what? But the thing about it is, I have pictures of when I first locked my hair, and I'm kind of sad that I didn't take a lot of pictures of it. The thing about it is, it's not that you don't have the face for it; it's you have to go through the shock of seeing what you look like.
A Fraggle Rock.
But it's the thing about it is, but that's who you are.
I don't want to be a Fraggle
I know you
Rock.
don't want to be a Fraggle Rock, but it takes a while for you to figure out acidity.
Length and texture matters. That's why women have to do what makes them happy. You're right.
Thank
Dudes
you.
don't- No, look, Micah came in.
And don't police.
Micah K. Stay is not playing.
And then
Micah
don't
K. Stay
police
is not
people
playing.
and don't shame people for what they do. Now, FDA is pulling some relaxers off the market.
Durbin.
Do not sit there and put black women in a box. Everybody going natural is not going to have the best journey. And I wish people would be honest about that.
Antoine, what you want to come in here and say? Antoine Walker trying to get in here real bad. Antoine Walker seemed feisty. Tell me in the comment what you want to say first.
Yeah, you gotta
let us give a preview, because you come here talking crazy, we're gonna track you down. Chris Burchell. Hi, Chris. Yeah, but you're right. It definitely does matter. I will never put any woman in a box because they don't do that with me. So then why you talking about you want to see all that natural? Why you can't just see what's being given?
Okay.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Look,
we gonna wait.
He typing fast as fuck. He typing fast as fuck. He typing.
Come on.
We
You on the clock booth?
Them fingers going real fast right now.
quick.
They going real quick. But it's the thing about it, when you sit there and you try to get someone to fit what you want, that person is never going to be comfortable in that, and they're never going to enjoy that experience. Most people that go natural because that is someone else's preference, as soon as you break up with that person, as soon as you have a depressing moment, as soon as you, because you have to understand, hair has weight, and hair is a spiritual thing. So if you and your hair are not bonding, as soon as you go through a depression moment, as soon as you go through a rough time, that's the first thing you're ready to touch and cut off.
Yes. Yes.
So you have to understand, like, going natural has to be a personal choice for you, and it has to be somewhere where you want to do it, because I cannot sit here and lie to you, say that having locks has not affected me getting employment. Locks have not affected my dating life at one time. Lock has not affected my family relationships, because when you lock your hair, that is something that you go through with your family. That's a revolution. And then once you start to go natural, now you slowly stop. You don't eat certain things anymore because you're getting involved in this natural community. So now I don't eat pork. I don't eat beef. I eat chicken and turkey. And if I try to go back to it, it hurts. Like, it literally hurts.
Oh, yeah, no,
so
for
we
real.
do almond milk. Like, it's certain things. Like, we
It's
take
real
black
good.
seed oil. We do soursop. What else do we do? We just got
moss.
some herbs today, mullet leaves and stuff
heard
like
about
that.
mullet. I don't know
So
anything
mullet
about
leaf is for people, like, if you're a smoker of any type of smoke. If you smoke and you're trying to get that mucus and all that tar out your lungs, it'll get it out. It'll clean you out. So it's like, I'll give you some before we go. It's like mullet tea, and it's really good for you. So it's like, I'm a big herby person. Like, I love herbs. I'm going to go buy them. I'm going to go research them. So you get involved in this community, and if that's not a choice, you feel like the community is rejecting you. You feel like they're judging you. You feel like they don't understand the struggle that's going on behind closed doors, and that's you trying to be comfortable with yourself. And because you chose to do it for somebody else, now you trying to look for a community that is willing to hear that. But because natural hair is like, oh, it's revolution, and love yourself and everything. It's so much positive culture. Sometimes it doesn't give us any room to tell the truth of what we're actually going through.
So then let me ask you this then, because this can tie into dudes talking about, well, I want somebody to go natural. If he's not on that same journey and that same wavelength of trying to do better, be healthier, right?
Right.
So how does that impact the relationship thing? Because if somebody gonna say, I want my women to be XYZ, but they're not willing to put in the same type of work for overall betterment of self, what does that look like?
It declines, like, because it's like it's a frustration. Like, how do you put me on this journey that you wanted me on, but you're still eating all this terrible stuff? You're still doing things that are detrimental to your health, because when you try to go natural, now it's like you have to watch what you eat. You have to watch what's going in your body. You have to watch what's going in your scalp. It's so many different things. So now you can come off as an annoying person because you just got conscious. So
Folks is trying to get up in here.
I'm trying to tell you. So
Hi,
before
Lee
you
Morgan.
do that, so before you push somebody there, just make sure that that's what they want to. Girl, I hate these seats. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, these seats suck. My back always hurt. Nothing's on my
I'm
back
short
jacked
enough
up.
that you can't even tell that.
You
I'm
said
fine.
it. You said the exact same thing you said last time.
Yeah.
You literally said this exact same thing last time
I
you
was
came here.
like,
We talked
that
about
was
you
so
being a
funny.
midget.
Yes, I
Sorry, a
am.
little person.
Yes.
Hold on, Lee. Hello, Lee Morgan. What would you like to say? It's been like 3 different people trying to get in here.
What would you like to say?
What would
on
you
the-
like to say? So we learned a lot about hair. We've learned quite a bit about hair and how it can impact your dating life. I never thought about the journey with locking up and how that impacts your relationship. I would have never.
Well, I actually
known.
did a survey where I would ask black women that went natural, like, what was their dating experience? And I remember one woman, she said she
Cecil.
had her hair like in a curly fro, like twist out, and the whole entire time she was on a date, the guy kept asking her like, how do you wash that? How do you take care of that? And so and she's like, being natural and dating is a different experience. And I always sit there and say, you can't skip over somebody's hair trauma just because you didn't experience, but it's a different thing.
So we gonna switch this out for here. So we can do TikTok. I'm finna take this over to IG.
Whoop.
All right, we're gonna see y'all later, okay? Make sure y'all are following TwinNation. And this episode is going to, y'all get to watch this again next Wednesday. So you really just got an inside look at episode. I've never done this before, by the way. So make sure y'all are also following TwinNation. This is Cookie's Midweek Cookie Crumble. It will drop next Wednesday. It'll be on YouTube. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Keith Datner. So make sure, first of all, if you're not subscribed to the Dirty Bag Podcast on YouTube, you need to go there so you don't miss this in its entirety. Let's go there. Make sure you're following TwinNation, not only on TikTok, but on IG, so you do not miss the Tuesday Hair Talks.
Yes.
You need to make sure you, because, I mean, she be getting into it with the natural hair and shit. So do that. So we will talk to y'all soon. Thank you, guys, for tapping in. Boom, 508 viewers. See, TikTok be TikToking.
It does.
So here's what I'm gonna do over here. We gonna get on the good foot. But we working tonight. I said, I don't know what we finna do. We finna do some stuff.
Why you trying to knock me out?
Okay, but anyways, while that's
You're trying
doing
to
what
knock
that's
me
doing.
out.
Okay, so the hair. I'm gonna have to really sit there for a minute. That's crazy.
That's why I said watching the beauty, like I'm telling you, it's on Netflix, the Black Beauty Effect. It inspires you and it lets you know that there are so many black women that are actually behind the scenes of what they're doing. Like they even talked about how black women were wearing makeup and they would look like ghosts, or how Iman had to bring her own makeup to the modeling sets.
Oh my God, talk about that.
And so that's why she made her own makeup. Or Miss Grace, what's her name?
What, Grace Jones?
Grace Jones, yes, the diva herself, had to bring her own makeup.
The things that black women have to go through to be successful, to be self-sufficient, to just, the whole thing is just, I'm just gonna keep switching back and forth. Hey y'all, we are recording a midweek cookie crumble. So I'm gonna start doing this segment where every Wednesday y'all gonna get a little drop on YouTube for what's crumbling with us right now. What's crumbling in the world? You know, this is our version of Ix. So TwinNation is up in here. If you are not following TwinNation already, you absolutely need to be doing that. They are dressed like No Limit soldiers. Apparently, they said it wasn't on purpose. We don't know. It's Geminis. It's like
Yeah, you never know what it is.
There's 3 Geminis in here, so you don't know.
You never know.
Okay, hold up. We was talking about the black women and the white men they choose.
Halle Berry pays 2 white men child support.
Halle Berry is paying 2 white men child support.
Yes, and the thing about it is that she was such a black icon. Like, you know what?
Icons
Let's talk
going
about.
outside.
Listen, you know what's funny? It's not even about the white men they go with. It's the fact that who is actually black Hollywood and who is Hollywood. Like, who do you consider hood famous, like black famous, or are they Hollywood famous?
Ooh,
like,
that's a good crumble. Hold up, wait a minute.
Okay, so I'm gonna name off a person.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Nia Long. Black people famous, or is she officially Hollywood
famous?
You think so?
Why?
Yeah.
Look, she said you think
I
so?
was gonna say black. She is a icon in our community. She's the beacon of beauty.
Name a big movie that Nia Long has done that has got her over to white viewers. You could Google it. It's okay. There's no judgment.
The fact that you have to if you gotta run to Google, then she's not Hollywood famous. She's black Hollywood famous.
Because she's done entirely too many movies.
We're not saying that she hasn't. We're saying that she crossed over outside.
Hey now.
Hold on, let me see.
Nia Long.
Let me see.
Girl, we in the studio doing some stuff.
Big Mama.
We've been recording
that's
for a
all
minute.
she got. Love Jones is a black movie.
Oh shit.
But do white people fuck
Boys
with
in the
Love?
Hood.
Do white people fuck with Love Jones?
That's what I'm saying. Look
That's
at
or The Best Man. Because
The Best Man
come
is
on
black
now.
people movie.
Ask a white person about Best Man Holiday. See what they say.
If she was in a Medea movie, you would have had it.
If you was in
You know what? You right.
so anything.
Okay. Sister, Tia and Tamara, is that Hollywood or is that Black Hollywood?
It's Black
I'ma say-
Hollywood.
No. I would actually give them Hollywood for sure.
Because Tia and Tamara have always been compared to Mary Kate and Ashley.
Facts.
And
to
then
us.
right, no. But then people, and then Tia and Tamara, they actually watch them on The Real.
Okay.
And then they actually do, because Tamara, is it Tamara? Yeah, Tamara's considered like the white version, because she's married to a white.
She's married to a white.
a
So
white,
when you
but
marry
she's
a
married
white
to
man.
it. But she's married. It's the type of white man she married. She married a conservative
White
man.
Did. My husband
And her
is
views.
not racist.
Yes, and then
Okay.
Tia living her best life. I think they are. Okay, what's another one? Taraji P. Henson.
Benjamin,
I was
Benjamin,
thinking
but
Benjamin
yeah,
Button.
she's
Yeah,
Hollywood.
Hollywood
Yeah,
famous.
nah, Taraji.
Okay, Tracy Ellis Ross. And take her mama out of it. You can't use her
Hey,
mama.
we didn't know she was her mama's daughter for a long time.
Diana
Ross.
Ross.
Oh yeah. My bad. Look,
damn.
look, I'm gonna tell y'all.
2 points off the mic.
I'm high
2
right
points
now.
off
Fuck
the
y'all.
mic.
Two.
I'm
Damn,
high
what you
right now.
smoke?
Fuck y'all.
Must have been some good shit.
No, I actually took an edible.
With who made the edible?
I got it from this smoke shop. It was a
Was it-
mushroom.
Teach me, okay, Cookie Crumble. I don't know nothing about mushrooms, and apparently mushrooms are something I'm supposed to know about.
It's a psychedelic trip.
It's a
You need to
very
do
good
that at home.
'Cause
with
Jada
somebody
talked-
you trust.
Do that at home.
Jada
when
talked
you ain't
about
got
it in
shit
the
to
book.
do. You gotta do
Jada
that at
talking
home
about
when you ain't
it.
got
But
shit
you
to
know
do.
what? People forget that Jada was a musician. Like, she was part of a rock band.
Yeah, she talked about, when you listen to okay, I know y'all can't stand her, but I'm going to just say this real quick. I'm in the first 15 minutes of the book. I'm listening to it, and you figure out real quick her grandma played a big role, like in exposing her to music and not doing everything the conventional way. Her grandma was
I can
really
see that.
big.
Jada
on,
was
like,
revolutionary.
Don't spank my kid. Her family was activists. She was raised by 2 addicts. So she kind of had to find a non-conventional way of survival early in life. So the
Yeah.
book literally starts off with her thinking about committing suicide, sitting over this cliff.
I mean, I believe
what would have been their 14th wedding anniversary. Like, she was trying to.
I would have made y'all thought
Get
that
the
Will
fuck
was
me.
in that book, and then I would have never wrote nothing about him.
The funny thing is, you get a lot of her life. I think they just knew what folks would. Y'all be talking about take us out the group chat. Y'all want to be in the group chat.
Real bad.
Because if you didn't want to be in the group chat, it wouldn't be selling. Hey, Black Podcast. If you didn't want to be in the group chat, it wouldn't go. The numbers wouldn't be.
But we
numbering.
buy off of shock value and what's trending, and Jada and Will Smith will always trend, no matter how annoying it is.
But the fact that we got friends that be like, sis, I don't be on social media like that. Yes, y'all do.
Okay, stop playing.
Stop playing.
That's why when people say they don't listen to hip hop, if you watch movies, if you listen to commercials, it's hip hop there.
It is, but no, it starts off talking about wanting to commit suicide, and I want
So
to
is
talk about
Jada
that.
white Hollywood? Like, she Hollywood famous, or she just black people famous?
Well, okay, hold on. What movie was it? The Matrix.
The Matrix.
She's technically.
She didn't have
white
a big
Hollywood
role.
famous.
She didn't have a big role.
She's technically white Hollywood.
She
famous,
people
bro.
forget her.
you
People
also
forget her
gotta
career
remember-
before Will Smith.
You also got to remember, white people did watch Set It Off too. Let's not
That
play.
was my
Okay,
mom's
your
Let's not
favorite
play.
movie.
Let's not
Okay.
play.
She is, but she just fell to the wayside.
That's it.
She went from white Hollywood famous to Will Smith's wife.
There you go. That's,
But I don't.
that's
But
what
I
happened
feel
for
like
real.
that's not even fair on Jada, because I don't view her.
And
as
I don't
Will
either, but a
Smith.
lot of people do.
People that came in later in the game and folks that want to dismiss her now saying that she's relevant because of him, which is crazy. She was part of a different world.
And then she did the Red Table. I don't care what anybody said. Those were really great things on Red
Before.
Table
Really great interviews,
and everything.
yeah.
And then the conversation between her mom, the conversation between the
Yep.
ex-wife.
Yeah. That's
She
when
had
you
a
knew
lot
Will
of good
wasn't
stuff
shit.
going
I'm
on.
sorry.
But you know what?
Cherie
And
kind
you
of
know
told
what?
it.
And you know what? But I had a
she-
battle
Why y'all
with my
acting
mama.
like
But
that
I feel
didn't
like
happen?
Cherie had been. Wasn't Cherie on another?
Real Ex-Wives of Hollywood.
Yeah, Real Ex-Wives of Hollywood.
Yeah,
she
she
was selling it then.
She was, but nobody pays attention to that. When this woman,
Exactly.
Because her husband and her trifling like the pastor and everything. Don't nobody care you got no pastor, girl. Nobody care.
don't nobody care about your pappy. You know,
And
pastors
then
be
on top-
trifling.
And then on top of that, what people hate is Will Smith
Hey,
is a
Mr.
likable
Dennis
guy.
Byron.
He's the likable guy, and
To
I'm
white
sorry
people.
when
Yeah.
you're like, but it's not even that. If Will Smith came out with "Summertime,"
Black
every
folks
black
calls
person.
him. I'm a Mr. Dennis Byron. We supposed to have been connected. You be playing me with your famous ass.
Oh,
Oh damn, we recording. I met Dennis at American Sesh. This man like celebrity out here in the world of interviews, and we supposed to collab, and we ain't never collab. You outside the courthouse with Tory Lanez. Yeah.
oh.
I text you. I'm gonna text you.
Did you
now
see him
let's
do the hair
record it.
plugs? Did you see the hair plugs? I'm just asking.
But
Everybody.
hold on, I want to go back to this because what we've been doing. Okay, Jada is Jada, but we silence what women go through. Let's talk about how many women in real life give up their careers and sit home and just forego their dreams and everything so their husbands can live the lives they want. This is why y'all cannot hurt black women's feelings talking about that's why you single. Bruh, I know what my married friends go through. I don't want that
But
life.
then at the same time, you have to understand, and this is something that my mama told me. As a millennium, I ain't talking from privilege. I can go way further than my granny ever dreamed of
You
and
ain't
whatever
never
that my
lied.
mama thought of. There's so many different things out there. And then also, I don't care what anybody said, when Jada was making those decisions, condoms were invented. You knew you were messing with a high-priced Hollywood man, and we gonna call it. If y'all gonna talk about
They got
what?
married 'cause
If
she's
y'all
pregnant.
gonna talk about Haley, if y'all want to talk about Haley so bad, let's get to the real
They
about it. Because
are.
in this time and age, you have more of a choice. Like women could not get a
Okay.
bank. You could not get a.
26.
You could not get a bank account. You couldn't get a car. You couldn't do nothing with a man. Nowadays, there are more women that, and I will say this, I moved out when I was 19. I've had my own
Same.
apartment and when I was living on my own. Most women don't have that experience outside of a boyfriend. Like we lived
Facts.
together.
These are
Well, we
facts.
lived together. We had roommates, and you have to go out there and want those experience. That man can do whatever he wants because it's as long as it can get up sis, he can live the best life in the world. That's why you see old men and young women.
right.
But you as a woman, society will always put a time clock on you. So why care? You should not stop your life until that man is willing to stop your life. Like Cardi B pissed me off because when she got pregnant,
Everybody was
I was
mad.
trying to go. Now you got Sexy Red, she's pregnant, and it's
Hell.
the
She was already a mama.
It's the thing about it is why
And
you
she
gonna
was,
stop?
wasn't she?
But the thing about it is
St.
you
Louis
gonna,
girl, she gonna be good.
but the
Yeah.
thing about it is why have another one, and you know that your career is at this
its
height.
peak, yeah.
So now you
Yeah.
gotta take Cardi is a great entrepreneur. She's a great advertiser, all of that, but she never bounced back as a artist.
You
Yeah.
think so because of that?
Because
So
she's
her
never
stock went
really
up to me.
But she never dropped another album. That's why Nicki Minaj and her
She
will
said
always
she dropping
have to
one
be.
next year.
Girl, she put on Twitter that the
next
album not
year.
coming. She put on Twitter that there is no album. I had the first Invasion of Privacy. I
Oh,
played
that was
that.
my album. I went to that
I was
concert while I
mad.
was pregnant.
And I was mad because I was so mad because I was like, you gonna get pregnant, everything. The thing about it is Nicki Minaj will always beat her in that conversation because Nicki Minaj is a rapper.
No, Nicki Minaj and got into these beefs, and she's starting to look like an old senile lady that's losing her touch because that last
She
album was
is.
trash.
She is. She is.
I'm a Pink Friday fan. I was here for
But
the
I
early
was
Nicki,
done with
but-
it when she sold it. What's that one album that she sold twice back in the day? That it was just her and it was black hair on it. It wasn't Pink Friday. It was another one. She did that to us before. Sold the
Oh.
album twice.
Oh, I don't know anything
She
about
sold the
that.
album twice. Girl, don't make me Google it because I
Look, she is out here Googling her ass off, y'all. She is
Right.
Googling. What I'm
Right.
saying is, but Cardi has advanced beyond music, though. This girl got brands. Like, she's
No, that's what I'm saying.
She got her bag in so many
She-
different ways, which, because she's not a, let's be clear, she's not a lyricist.
No, she's not. But the thing about it is, like, she never bounced back from that. Cardi B will always win with, because I love her. One, she does political conversations that people don't give her credit
in
for.
the middle of her concerts, actually.
She's in the community. She does all that. She's honest about her ratchetness, because I don't care. Nicki Minaj and her marriage situation, I will take Cardi B and Offset, because Offset been doing his thing on the internet, lady.
Oh my God.
I
love this
so
era.
happy.
That album
I
is
love it
good.
for him.
He is.
Oh, I love it.
This is what happens when you suffer a loss like that. You don't know what's gonna happen with your life. We saw this man depressed. We saw her going live, trying to speak life into him and like making him little whipped drinks, trying to get him to laugh. And now he's in his bag. So to me, whether you have a baby or you lose a friend, it's gonna bring something out of you. It's gonna push you to a different level, which is why I don't think she didn't really bounce back from the album. I think first of all, you got to have the right people to have a good album. So there's that. Yeah. But I think that I don't think she could have saw herself being where she is now with these brands and all of this stuff. So she might be relaxed.
I mean, Cardi B, cool where she is.
She ain't got to work as hard as she used to.
I mean, and
to prove herself.
Because you also got to remember too, like Cardi B literally came from the strip club, took her ass to goddamn Love and Hip Hop,
and dominated.
Now
she in Paris.
Now she in Paris popping her shit.
Did y'all see the interview about Jocelyn when she spoke about her stuff? Jocelyn had an interview where the guy was like, "Did you think that you were gonna be Cardi B?"
Mom the Hustler. We got a mama in here. Hey, Mom the Hustler. While we talking about motherhood.
And so Jocelyn had that conversation about like Love and Hip Hop and what goes on behind scenes and how it cuts and edit. But no, Cardi B with her situation, I think that's less work. Like, I would rather show up, do events, get a paycheck than trying to get people to buy, because people don't buy albums anymore, because you see how bad Sweetie did, but everybody loves her content.
Yeah,
but she even backed off with her content when she started having all that ish stuff with Lil Baby, and I think this is what y'all gotta watch: who y'all sleep with or who y'all go out with. That mess can really mess up your
she
brand.
slept with Lil Baby.
No, he took her shopping or whatever, and she took the picture. So from that, it went downhill because he kind of made it look like she was doing it for clout. It was a lie. Yeah, he took her on like a $200,000 shopping spree, and then.
I would have never told nobody, girl.
Well, she took a picture sitting on his lap, so you couldn't see him. You saw the shoe, and everybody did their detective work and put two and two together.
I mean, girl, you
and
know
Jada Waiter was
out
like,
here.
I already knew. Like,
little baby. Oh, girl, Jada Waiter. They been talking about her, too.
I don't be knowing what be going on with her. I just know she's short, and her and the other big face girl always get into it.
Oh.
With the face. What's her name? You know who I'm talking about.
Who's the big face?
The other baby mama. She always call everybody broke.
I feel like she's talking. Are you Ari?
Yeah.
Ari.
She always calling everybody broke.
I thought Ari had a baby with her.
She did, but I'm saying like I don't know how I got on that, but
you know
I'm
that.
saying
I like Ari though.
Outside with the I mean, the minute you say she call everybody broke, she remind folks that they broke all the time. I like her. She is raw. I like raw mamas. I
like Ari. I don't really watch her show, but I see a couple clips of it because TikTok will put the clips out there, and she be wanting to knock that boy out about that baby, but she had a terrible pregnancy too.
Don't we all? Shit.
Yeah,
that's why. Okay, not everybody. My second one was actually good. That was a beautiful pregnancy. That's why I'm always sharing throwbacks. I'm like, my skin looked good. I was happy because I knew I was having a girl. My son, I was pissed. I'm like, my life is over. This is pregnancy at 19, y'all. You really be thinking your life is over. Oh my God, what am I doing?
Well, yeah, shoot. Even pregnancy at 21, you feel like your life is over.
19, you do, because you trying to be. You can still be a hoe and be a mom.
Yeah.
I'm not telling y'all to do that, but I'm saying.
I am. I promote it. I definitely promote it. I don't care.
Have your whole stage earlier in life than later. Trust me.
I didn't
have a whole stage.
And pay your babysitter. Cause we
had a problem. Pay your babysitter.
We had a problem with that.
If you gonna leave your kids with a babysitter, pay your babysitter.
I didn't see this going that way. I didn't know. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Is that about old girl y'all was throwing shade at last time y'all was here?
Yes.
What are the chances she saw the episode? Cause you went in.
I would laugh.
You think she saw it?
I would laugh because I would say
You sure if she did.
If she's solid, I would just be like, it's the truth.
I had a guest on here reminding me of how small Dallas is. I was like, dang, fuck, I got a lesson when they came here.
I mean, I blocked her on all my social media. I mean,
Podyologist, hi there.
I don't think I blocked her.
Okay, if you didn't block her, she watching somebody then.
Let me tell you something. When I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I don't even let you call me.
Me too. And people make me feel bad about it.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't know how to beef. You need to stop telling people that if you want to have good in your life, you need to move forward and let it go. And let me tell you something. You could never tell me how to let go of my feelings and how I was hurt. And if I choose to not have somebody in my life, that's my choice. And you can go too.
We have a new segment called Midweek Cookie Crumble, by the way, podyologists. Every Wednesday, we're going to drop something. It's going to be what's crumbling for the week.
You can pack your raggedy bags with them too. Bye. Adios.
This is what somebody told me I was wrong for this. I said that, Geminis, we cut people off. I said, but by the time I cut you off, I've talked about certain things being a deal breaker for a minute. My hot button is loyalty. You can do all kind of stuff to me, but loyalty is my hot button because I give it so hard.
Yep.
You can call me annoying, whatever you want, but as long as I know you have my back, we cannot talk for a month, and then we can talk a month later, and we're going to pick up like we never left off.
And I was telling my friend
that's all I
last
need
night,
from people.
Because guess what? If you do something to me that I know that I would never do to you at this point in age, like that's it. Because I know I rock with you. If we in the club fighting, I'm going to break a bottle over somebody's head for you. We going all of this. But then I also told, I used to.
Oh, yeah, I'm quick to run up in a nigga face. What?
I've ran up in so many men's.
But this is something that I was telling my friend last night. You cannot put that standard on all of your friends. Women have to understand you have friends for certain things. Like I told her, Jasmine is my church friend, my business friend, my entrepreneur. Let's go to conventions, all of that. Kyra is like, I'm doing ratchet stuff, concert. This is my childhood friend. But if somebody was to come in here, Lord forbid, with a gun and somebody shooting and you drop down to the floor, I'm not going to be mad at you because I can't put that standard. But her, I'm going to be mad at her.
I'm gonna run in front of the bullet.
And that's what I'm saying. Baby. And so,
bang, cause I'm gonna tell bitch, you get down. I got this.
and that's really what it is. So I don't even believe in mixing friends anymore.
Me neither.
Yeah.
It's always been me an ass. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause friends don't always know how to act. Some of y'all turn into groupies.
Yeah, and you get jealous. Did you point at me? What? No. I don't have those type of friends.
Let me introduce everybody in the room.
No,
I don't have those type of friends. No. She has those type of friends.
Bitch, now
come on.
What we not gonna do is sit here and try to tell this lie.
She has those type of friends.
What kind of friends you got, Mook Mook?
I just have another like-minded individual that likes to get ratchet like I do.
Is it a groupie?
It's a kind of a bad influence from time to time. It depends on the situation.
No.
But she doesn't even like all my friends.
And I don't.
We already established that.
She don't even like all my friends. Like all my friends. But see, I deal with my friends differently. Like I have certain people like me and Kyra, we've been friends for like 15 plus years.
Right.
I can only talk 30 minutes on the phone with Kyra. After 30 minutes, she finna get irritated.
And I am.
Because that's just how it is. Unless we really talking about something,
friends.
she not finna do it. Sometimes Kyra can't see past her face. Like you think all this is going on, Kyra's not paying attention to it. So there's certain things.
Half the time I'm on my phone.
the more dramatic. Like you think she's the one that's gonna get loud first. It's me. And so she understands, like, you can't tell me everything because after a certain point, like, it got to a point with one of her friends. I was like, don't invite her over. But she did some really faulty stuff. I said, but let her come over first. And then I'll pop up. And then we can all have a conversation. So you
set it up.
No, we didn't set nothing up. No. Because she was going to come over there on her own accord.
Exactly.
But see, people know when you do Kyra wrong, eventually I'm coming. Especially if I didn't like you at the beginning. Like, I let everybody.
You was waiting for a reason to start busting.
Really and truly.
No, I wasn't.
Yes,
I didn't need a reason. I didn't. Look, let me tell you something.
She knew that the reason was going to come about.
She was trifling.
Exactly. See,
okay,
she knew the reason was going to come about.
I knew because
she knew it was going to come about eventually.
I tried to let them know that don't come in here with stupid stuff because after a certain age and time, ain't nobody got time with that. So Kyra understands I'm that type of friend. Like, what are we doing? What investments? What's going on? So if I sit around her friends and I feel like they not talking about none of that, I get annoyed.
And
but she get annoyed with my friends because sometimes that's the main topic.
And I'm like, damn, where the fun at?
So one of y'all got friends that's fun, and the other one got friends that's super serious.
My friends are fun. My friends are
lipstick
fun.
Laundry.
My friends are fun.
Okay, go ahead and name drop the friend that's fun.
Oh, you gonna be here Tuesday? I got this session booked up for next Saturday, so come through. See, I already got the studio space, but everybody coming into Dallas next weekend. Mm-hmm. We gonna make it. It's gonna be a good Saturday night in this bitch.
That sounds like
everybody just show up to the studio Saturday night, the next Saturday at 7. Just pop up.
My friends are not like boring. It's like
okay, I just said to name drop who's not boring.
She can't do it.
I know she
if
can't.
I name drop
We
it
doing
and they see the
Midweek Cookie
video,
Crumble. It's a new session.
Because I know if I say who I want to say, you gonna say they boring and it's gonna hurt their feelings. So that's why, like,
because you know at the end of the day that they boring for real. Come on, bro.
see,
I hope y'all friends don't listen to this. Don't listen to this. 'Cause I'm saving this live, by the way.
I mean, it's
I hope
okay.
you do.
I mean, hey, I love all of you. I
I'm not trying
love
to start
all
no
of my
fights.
friends individually. The older I got, the more I learn. You have a church friend, you have a party friend, you have a work friend,
when
you
you
have
mix
all
them.
that. I don't believe in mixing it because I don't believe if there's 4 women in a group,
Everybody ain't gonna like
2
each
don't
other.
like each other. No.
And that's just, and then they try to be fake. I don't like being in a room where I have to be forced to be nice to people. It's all, as a Gemini, I'm already super social. This is a lot
No,
of
you
energy.
are not super social.
Who not?
Who? This one, Kyra.
Bitch, I
Kyra
will throw this
Jalene Bell.
motherfucking mic.
How
will
many?
throw this
I
mic.
wish I could start a toll. How many times has Kyra went out to an event and y'all walked up to me and said, like, it was one time we was working at Waffle House. I would tell this. We was working at Waffle House and this girl was new. She was new and she was nice. And I was
Said one
sitting.
of her friends quietly leaves the room.
She sat there and Kyra laughed because she know what I'm talking about. We were sitting at the bar top and the girl was like, "Hey, how y'all doing?" I was like, "Hey, da, da, da." Kyra didn't move. She didn't move her head. A whole beef with that girl started from that moment on because she thought Kyra acted like she was too good to speak. Yes,
Because I am.
Kyra does not. Kyra does not socialize.
And now I'm gonna say it. If you felt like I was too good to speak, I am.
So
I didn't
Kyra
want
is
to.
not social. I'm
I
more
didn't feel
social
like
than
it.
Kyra. The whole reason why Kyra is out
Well.
right now.
Hey, we
The
finna have
whole
a
reason why Kyra is out right now.
Veronica, can you come in here next Saturday? I think we're gonna do a repeat next Saturday.
I want y'all to know Kyra is not out on her free will. This is because I said, "Hey,
Yeah, I got.
what are you
drugged
doing?"
out.
And
She drugged that girl to the podcast studio. She
And
didn't
I
wanna
went
be in
to
here,
a
now she's
community
spilling tea.
event. I do community events too. We
This
went
is
to
true.
ICE's Brave Freedom
Yes, we
event.
did. Yes,
and
we
went
did.
that way. So
Yeah.
Dag. Okay, so let's break down these these crumbles so far. Where did we start from?
We started with
who's Black Hollywood? And
Who is
who's
Black
Yeah,
Hollywood
yeah.
and who's not Black Hollywood?
Holly Berry is paying 2 white men for child support.
Holly Berry is paying 2 white men for child support, and that's just crazy.
Stop putting black women in the box with their hair.
that part. Sleeves.
Stop skipping over hair trauma.
Oh, Jesus.
And also understand that all friend groups do not mix. I do not have boring friends. Do not mix your friends.
Don't crumble your circles trying to be friendly Bob, trying to put
We
everybody
try.
in
I'm
the
telling
same
you,
room.
the first time they're going to
can't
meet each
do
other
it.
is at my wedding. I promise y'all. The day I get married, that's when all of y'all going to be like, "Oh my gosh, you're Alicia friend."
I mean,
Like
you
my
got your bridal party, though, so how's that going to work? Ooh. Not
Yeah,
her
put
putting
your
her shades on. Not her
Yeah.
putting her shades
Put 'em
on.
on.
No, like it's
because I'm in charge of that. So what are we talking
it's
about?
the simple fact of it.
She don't even like your friends, though.
It doesn't. She'll suffer.
Box
through.
equals hair.
I'll suffer through.
We talked about hair and the trauma, and y'all want natural hair podiologists, but y'all want natural hair, but you don't want the journey of natural hair. You don't want to go on the natural hair journey with them. That part we started on TikTok. We started recording, going live on TikTok.
Yes.
So we ventured over. TikTok was live. The boys were talking.
Yeah, because you have to understand that woman staring in the mirror is trying to accept who she looks like. It was a TikToker that says the more cosmetic pleasing I become, the more unpleasing I am natural. She's like, the more I learn how to be more cosmetic pleasing, the more I don't like myself when I'm natural. The more I don't like the way I naturally look because I'm getting better at makeup and lace fronts and all this stuff. That when I'm not doing all of that,
I feel like I don't look good.
This man said he done been to a pool or 2 on a date. You trying to see what somebody look like when their hair get wet? What is you trying to say?
what your hairline look like?
Okay, because if it's way back here,
You always got a head on. He'll be here next week.
So you had catfishing?
Or you had catfish? Podiologist. Somebody got a question for you. Or you had?
Are we had catfishing?
Or you had catfishing?
I want to know because like if
Questions
you,
that
if you
need
want to know about
answers,
my hairline,
kinfolk.
I want to know about your hairline.
Not your voice getting bedroom sultry.
I want to know.
Fuck, just not you taking the headphones
Got
off.
real
wanna
sexual.
know.
It got real
Like,
sexual.
I want to know like what's your hairline look like?
It's
You
a
know
whole
what I'm
African.
saying?
He don't care.
It's a whole African. You know that's another discussion in itself.
We gonna make that. Let's just do that for next week. Since you coming to town from Miami, that's a Miami. It's a Miami
he's a
African.
Miami. Oh,
That's a different
that's
type
gonna
of.
be different.
Well, you know why? You know what? Florida has a cosmetic. Florida has a cosmetic culture, and they actually have a natural culture because they lock City and Wick City out there.
That's true.
You say Wick City like Wick? Like women and children?
Like
No,
Oh,
no,
I was like, are we talking about Snap?
oh snap!
Speaking
talking
of
about food stamps?
if anybody got some food stamps and they trying to sell,
Do you know that the
hit it up,
government is
please.
backlining all their resources? That's
some
why
stamps.
That's why they're also saying, watch when you're having these children. They are not passing out food stamps no more. They're not doing the
Nah,
government
they
funding.
man
none of that.
say, man say.
It's
hard out
the
here.
camera like I'm drunk. So we gonna need you to come to Dallas and buy some groceries.
Yes,
Podyologist.
Show your hairline.
I need some groceries
With your hairline. And we going to Whole Foods.
No, Trader Joe's.
He said his hair is natural Brazilian yaki wave.
Boy, I'm done.
What the hell is?
I don't want Whole Foods. I want Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
I went to Trader Joe's. That was the best experience in my life.
Trader Joe's is dope, but see, I go to Whole Foods. First of all, that's where the men that take care of themselves be at, and you eat enough samples, you be full. You can go home. They got a free snack section for kids now at Whole Foods.
Oh,
They can get some fruit, some apple juice, and a candy like.
See, that's real good. See, Trader Joe's, when
I
you
live
walk
down the
in there,
street.
they have enough stuff for like
you
single
wild.
people that you could put stuff in the microwave. And so, like, I didn't know Trader Joe's has a lot of stuff that you can put in the air fryer. Like, it's
like
literally
that.
air fryer central.
I don't be wanting to cook.
I don't either. My toxic trait is that I
This
know
bitch don't
there's
never
me.
cook.
I do cook. Like, I'll cook like 3 to 4, but
He
see,
got 120 on his food stamp card, 40 each. Not 40. Shut the fuck up.
I'll take my 40.
And will
I will.
'cause
Look,
need
look at
it.
Cookie. Look,
'Cause I
she
need
looked
it.
down. She looked down. She said,
'Cause I sure
Alicia,
need it.
Alicia, I'll
Look.
take the 40.
Baby,
I ain't got no
yes.
children. Girl,
But I do,
that's
so
some
that's
juice.
gonna help.
I'm like,
Thank
this just
you.
gonna go in my. I mean, I guess this is my gas tank.
Nah, that's some juice. I'll take juice. I'll take
You
some
can't bump
juice.
that up to
Give me
80
some
because you got
snacks.
money.
That's what I'm saying.
Podyologist got money.
Throw like 220s.
Podyologist got money. You being stingy. So basically we got a whole lot of crumbles, and we're gonna have some more crumbles coming to y'all. So hopefully y'all tapped in tonight. This is gonna be a regular thing.
Yeah.
Wait, you know, we gotta thank TwinNation.
Whoop, whoop.
Mookie and Malox in the building. No Limit Soldiers.
Whoop, whoop.
Mixtape gonna drop at some point.
Like, my friends
Yup.
are gonna hate you. Like,
Yeah, y'all
Girl,
gonna have.
fuck your friends.
her 2 little ratchet friends rolling around in the street.
Shit. At least them hoes know how to throw some ass and drink. Hell.
I'm sorry. We can all build our life over throwing
Jesus.
ass and drinking.
I don't want anybody getting jumped.
Oh, it ain't gonna be no jumping either way
Okay,
it go.
either way it go, it ain't no jumping
Because we
either.
can talk about you all day.
Exactly,
But just
but-
know, friend or
here.
not. Because
We gonna beat your
that's
ass.
one thing we have both done to each other's friend groups. Like,
Yeah.
I want you to understand, I don't give a damn what you do with her when I'm not here. But when I'm here, I'm the main attraction. You're not
Come
even
on,
part of the
main
story.
character, Gemini.
You're not. You will get written off next season.
Okay.
Okay.
No, next episode,
So,
baby. Stop playing. Stop
We
playing.
will insecure you and you will never come back.
Never.
We'll do a what the Sopranos when everything go black.
Black Yugs, like the Sopranos.
Then you gotta come in next Wednesday. Then he said next week gonna be crazy. I'm trying to get them back in the studio. So yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You go, hey, don't forget the hairline.
don't forget
And
don't forget
and
you gotta show.
120.
They said you gotta show off your hairline.
And you gotta bring the 120. Don't promise me no $40.
All right, Tanny, you got called to the
I got
carpet.
a cat at home and he needs food.
He gotta eat.
I want to thank you all for joining us on our first segment of Cookie Crumble. I don't know what we got going on. Folks starting to cough and get sick and shit again. So whatever we got going on, where applicable, wear your mask, wash your hands,
Wash your
socially
hands.
distance. And when you get a free moment, please clean out your dirty bag. Till next time.
Well, darling.